Okay, so you're wondering how to excel in social science subjects. Well, there are many ways to do this, but I have some tips, and in this video I'm going to present 5 of my top tips on how to do that. First of all, my tip 1 is to read and prepare for lectures. In order to understand the lectures and get more out of the lectures, the prep work is key. There are usually some essential readings for you to read, but the more you kind of get to grips with the reading list and engage with the topics that are presented there, the more you get out of the lecture. If you have read essential readings or even recommended readings, and you have the ability to catch what the lecturer is saying in the lecture and even engage and maybe ask questions and engage in debates during the lectures and in seminars, much better, and this will give you an edge when you continue your studies in social sciences. Tip 2, as we've discussed before in some of these videos, for instance this one, start planning your essays early. It's important because, of course, the more time you spend with an essay, if you have a draft, you finish a draft, and then you have time to sort of put it away, reflect and learn some more, maybe pick up some more readings, and then look at it again, you can often improve it immensely. And that will give you the opportunity to impress those who evaluate the essay at the university. So start planning, start reading early, start figuring out what is it that I really am interested in this subject, and choose a question or an area to write about, which is according to your interest. My top tip 3 is to practice academic writing at any opportunity. So you get different kinds of opportunities here. Well, of course, you can write your own sort of summaries and so on of articles, but often you get a formative, and many students skip the formative because it's not graded. I think it's key if you want to excel in your subject, because you get feedback on these formatives from your lecturer, and that feedback is invaluable. And that leads me to my next top tip, which is to read and use the feedback effectively. Many of my students, I ask them, what did you get on your essays, previous essays? And they give me the grade, but if I ask them, well, what was the feedback? Well, often they haven't read the feedback, and that surprises me a bit, because the feedback gives you pointers to where you are lacking, or what is it that they suggest you should do differently in your future essays. All that is part of the sort of process of learning how to write better and writing better essays in social science subjects. My last tip, and maybe the most important tip, is to find your interest, your passion. Find sort of topics that you're interested in. It might be that you find sort of feminist literature and perspectives very interesting. Maybe you love a bit of Foucault or Bourdieu. Maybe you study education and you like Vygotsky or Bandura, and you can sort of read a bit more about them and read more criticism about them and find sort of something that you are more of an expert in, more of that you sort of go into depth. And then often you can use this sort of passion or interest to choose your modules in the future, where you go back and can use this kind of expertise again and again, and that will definitely pay off in the long run. So if you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment sections down below, and we will answer them as soon as we can. And if you'd like to explore tutoring with someone like me, I'm a social science tutor. I tutor subjects like sociology, human geography, education, etc. Please contact the Profs. The information is under here. And as always, best of luck with your studies.